Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for One Piece World Seeker on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing the secret side mission, the Navy Fleet. In this side mission, the citizens in Sapphire Town are talking about a huge Navy fleet arriving at the island and Luffy wants to take a look. Alright, so to make sure you actually have access to the side mission, you need to make sure you progress through the story until chapter 15 or chapter 16. The reason is that you can only unlock this side mission during those two chapters. So once you have made it to chapter 15 and chapter 16, you are going to want to open up your map and take a look in Sapphire Town. You're going to want to head to this specific location right here, this house that looks sort of like an upside down U or a horseshoe, and you're going to want to head to it. There will be no side mission marker, so there is no way for you to know that this mission exists beforehand. You need to actually head to this location to begin this side mission. What you need to do is talk to these citizens and then you will begin the side mission.
バカな。
どうした？
心配だ。
Alright, now that we have gotten that information from the citizens in Sapphire Town, we are going to be headed over to the Naval Base. One thing about chapter 15, and I'm not sure about chapter 16, but I'd guess it is the case, you cannot fast travel. So I was trying to fast travel, but you can't. So you need to travel there all the way by yourself, and once you do arrive, get ready for quite a tough fight. Alright, now it is time to fight Aokiji and Fujitora. Go ahead and skip to the time code displayed at the bottom right if you don't want to watch this. But if you do want to stick around, I will be giving just a few tips. For this fight, you want to make sure you have abilities like perfect dodge and abilities that boost your special attacks. And you especially want to make sure that you have abilities that boost your fourth gear attacks. Those can really help when it comes to the later half of this fight. I personally didn't use fourth gear, which I think was so foolish of me. If you can save up your fourth gear during this fight, and especially the fight following this one, it will help save a lot of trouble because you can do a lot of damage. But when it comes to this fight, make sure you use every moment to use all of your special attacks. If you use every single special attack on these enemies, you do actually complete karma tasks. So if you can perform every single special attack during this fight, that will allow you to clear out some karma tasks that you require for the karma task menu. You can take a look. It requires you just to damage them with these attacks. It's pretty interesting, but if you can do that during this fight, that'll help take a lot of worry out later on trying to search for these admirals. But keep going with this fight, keep hitting him, keep dodging every attack. If you can make sure you dodge all of Aokiji's attacks, he does the most damage I find. Fujitora isn't too much trouble I found, but Aokiji does a lot of damage if he can use that sword attack, and if he can use the one where he freezes you. He's about to use it on me right here. It does a ton of damage, and I was worried that I was going to get beaten because of how low it brought my health. But if you are just making sure you dodge all of his attacks for the most part, and making sure you are smart with your special attack usage, you can beat this fight without too much trouble. But get ready for the following fight against two other admirals. It is going to get pretty rough if you are not prepared. So after this fight, just double check to make sure you have all 3 equipment slots filled with really decent equipment and you have a lot of good skills unlocked. Alright, so now that I've gotten all of those tips out of the way, let's go ahead and finish this fight up with Aokiji, and once you have done that, there will be a quick dialogue. Then we are going to be going deeper into the naval base. Alright, now that we have finished that fight against Aokiji and Fujitora, we are going to go deeper into the naval base. If you just head straight from the hill all the way to the walkway in between the ships, you are actually going to load up the next fight right away. For me, I was searching all around the naval base. They tell you to search around the port, but if you just head straight in between the ships without flying over it, you will actually trigger the next fight, and that is where you are meant to search. For me, I searched all the way around, but the location you need to head to is actually right at the entrance to this little walkway here. Once you arrive, there is going to be a quick dialogue.
やってくれたの。
なおい
チ
お前
ドラゴンの息子。困ったね。
この野郎
Alright, let's get started with arguably the most difficult fight that I've had to do when playing this game. So let's go ahead and just jump right into the tips. Make sure that you have really good equipment assigned to all 3 equipment slots. That will allow you to have a lot of damage boosts and a lot of health boosts, which will just help you out so much in the end. You want to make sure you have really vital skills like perfect dodge, and you have any battle boosting skills, especially skills that boost the damage of your special attacks. Those will be very helpful. If you can make sure you acquire 4th gear boosting skills, those can help you greatly, because at this point you should have 4th gear unlocked. And if you boost 4th gear, you can do some substantial damage with just the normal attacks that you use during 4th gear. And when you do use your Snake Man attack, it can do a ton of damage. So if you can save the Snake Man attack for when you have one admiral down and the other admiral is really weak, you can use it at the end of the fight to top off the fight and do a ton of damage. But also take in and remember that if you use the Snake Man special attack, you will not be able to use any special attacks for a short period of time, because it completely drains you after 4th gear has finished. So you want to make sure you get as many hits in when using 4th gear before you use the Snake Man special attack, or else you'll just be set to sort of fail because you won't have anything to help you other than regular attacks and dodges. So with all of that preparation, you want to make sure you are just dodging to the best of your ability. The rolling attack where he is a ball sort of rolling on the ground that Sakazuki has can get really annoying, and it's really easy to perform a perfect dodge on. So it is a good one to dodge, but you just want to be really careful as he can do a lot of damage with that. The same for his jumping attacks. Those can do a ton of damage. The only one that I worry about with Kizaru is his sort of sword attack. That one does a ton of damage if you are not careful. It is a really good dodge opportunity because it leaves him open, but it does a ton of damage if you are not careful. So watch out for those attacks from these guys. Other than that, just really lay on it. Keep using whatever attacks you have to keep hitting them, and just don't give up as you are fighting. This fight took me forever to learn. So you'll learn their attacks as you go along, and you'll slowly get used to this fight. Just really make sure that you are dodging to the best of your ability and getting hits in whenever you can. Once you have defeated both of these enemies, you will have completed the side mission.
Gotcha. もしもーし。おい。チ。
ふざけんなくそ
Alright, and that is the end of this side mission. I hope it didn't take you as long as it had taken me. Please let me know if my tips were able to help you out. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. Please stick around and subscribe to my channel for more content like this one, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.